Right now, as you watch this video, artificial intelligence systems are making millions of decisions that directly affect human lives. They're determining who gets hired for jobs, diagnosing diseases in hospitals, and even deciding criminal sentences in courtrooms. This isn't science fiction, it's happening today in 2025. And whilst experts debate when truly superhuman AI might emerge, the reality is that AI independence is already reshaping our society in ways most people don't even realize. Let me show you exactly what's happening and why it matters to every single one of us. When we talk about AI independence, we're not talking about robots taking over the world. We're talking about something much more immediate and real. AI independence comes in two main forms. First, there are autonomous decision-making systems (AI) that can make decisions and take actions without human oversight within specific areas. These systems work independently, adapt to new situations, and continuously improve through experience. Take Waymo's self-driving cars, for instance. They're providing over 150,000 rides every week with minimal human intervention. These vehicles make split-second decisions about safety and navigation that would be impossible for humans to oversee in real time. Then there are self-improving AI systems that can actually modify their own code. Stanford's AI Index for 2025 highlights breakthrough systems like the Darwin-Gödel machine, which can autonomously evolve its own programming and achieve performance improvements of 30 to 150% without any external help. This represents a fundamental shift from traditional automation. Unlike programmed software that follows predetermined rules, these AI systems can learn, adapt, and make novel decisions based on changing circumstances. They're essentially thinking for themselves within their operational domains. The scope of AI independence in 2025 extends far beyond experimental laboratories. It's operating in critical real-world applications that affect millions of people every single day. In healthcare, nearly 400 FDA-approved algorithms now handle medical diagnosis. Systems like IDXDR provide Medicare-approved diabetic retinopathy screening with 87% sensitivity, often without requiring a human doctor to review every single case. Financial markets demonstrate perhaps the most extensive AI autonomy. Algorithmic trading systems handle 89% of global trading volume, processing sentiment analysis from news and social media, identifying opportunities, and managing risk portfolios, all without human traders making individual decisions. Content moderation on social media platforms shows AI decision-making at massive scale. Over 90% of moderation decisions are now made by AI systems rather than humans. Meta's AI systems automatically adjust their confidence thresholds during crises, making real-time policy enforcement decisions that affect billions of users. In transportation, 2025 has been declared the breakout year for self-driving vehicles. Baidu's Apollo Go operates large-scale robotaxi services in Wuhan with over 500 vehicles, making complex ethical and safety decisions about route optimization and accident avoidance. Smart city systems demonstrate AI independence at urban scale. Over 30% of smart city applications now use AI as their cornerstone, with systems like Alibaba's City Brain autonomously optimizing traffic flow across Southeast Asian cities. The economic implications of AI independence aren't theoretical, they're happening right now. The International Monetary Fund's 2024 analysis reveals that 40% of global employment is exposed to AI, with advanced economies facing the highest impact at 60% of jobs potentially affected. Current job losses are already documented. Recent data shows 14% of workers have experienced job displacement due to AI automation. The tech sector alone saw 136,831 job losses in 2024, the highest since 2001. British Telecom's plan to eliminate 10,000 employees over 7 years, primarily through AI automation, illustrates how organizations are restructuring around autonomous systems. But here's the concerning part. Unlike previous automation waves that mainly targeted routine manual tasks, AI uniquely threatens high-skilled positions requiring cognitive abilities. Jobs that we once thought were safe from automation, lawyers, doctors, journalists, are now in the firing line. The productivity gains are significant but unevenly distributed. McKinsey estimates AI could add $13 trillion to global GDP by 2030. However, 74% of AI experts believe AI will make humans more productive over the next 20 years, compared to only 17% of the general public. This stark disconnect highlights a growing divide between expert optimism and public concern. Looking ahead, the World Economic Forum predicts AI will eliminate 85 million jobs by 2025, whilst McKinsey estimates 75 to 375 million workers globally may need to switch occupational categories by 2030. The UK Institute for Global Change projects nearly 1.5 million workers will lose jobs gradually, peaking at 100,000 additional redundancies annually around 2040. AI independence has dramatically expanded surveillance capabilities in ways that fundamentally alter what privacy means. The International AI Safety Report 2025 identifies critical privacy risks in AI development, including the memorization of personally identifiable information from training datasets often collected without explicit consent. Biometric surveillance capabilities represent a permanent threat to privacy. Unlike passwords, biometric data from facial recognition, fingerprint, and iris scanning is irreplaceable if compromised. AI-powered surveillance technologies enable predictive policing that disproportionately affects historically over-policed communities, creating feedback loops that amplify existing biases. Public awareness of these privacy risks is growing. ExpressVPN's 2025 survey reveals that 81% of Americans believe AI-based data harvesting compromises online security, with 65% wanting social platforms required to disclose AI data usage. The scale of AI surveillance creates new forms of social control. AI systems can analyze behavioral patterns, predict individual actions, and influence decision-making through personalized content delivery. This represents a shift from reactive surveillance to predictive and manipulative surveillance, where AI systems don't just monitor behavior but actively shape it. AI independence poses significant challenges to democratic processes and institutions. Whilst fears of AI-driven election disruption were largely unrealized in major 2024 elections, AI has become pervasively integrated into all aspects of elections, from campaign operations to information ecosystems. AI is now routinely used in campaign operations for voter outreach, fundraising, email optimization, polling, and real-time language translation. The Brennan Center for Justice identifies that federal agencies introduced 59 AI-related regulations in 2024, double from 2023. More concerning is the authoritarian weaponization of AI. The Carnegie Endowment reports that authoritarian states like Iran, Russia, and Venezuela are weaponizing generative AI to manipulate information spaces and undermine democratic processes through sophisticated disinformation campaigns and deepfake content. The concentration of AI development in a few powerful organizations raises additional concerns about democratic control. When a handful of tech companies control the AI systems that curate information, moderate content, and influence public discourse, traditional democratic oversight mechanisms struggle to maintain accountability. AI independence is amplifying existing social inequalities whilst creating new forms of discrimination that operate at unprecedented scale and speed. The UN Special Rapporteur's 2024 findings reveal systemic discrimination across multiple domains. Employment discrimination through AI hiring systems has become pervasive. University of Washington research testing 3 major language models found significant racial, gender, and intersectional bias in resume screening. AI systems never preferred black male names over white male names, whilst black female names were preferred only 67% of the time versus 15% for black male names. With 99% of Fortune 500 companies now using AI automation in hiring, these biases affect millions of job seekers. Financial services discrimination through AI has been documented extensively. The Earnest Operations $2.5 million settlement in 2024 revealed AI models with disparate impact against Black, Hispanic, and non-citizen applicants. Lehigh University research found Black mortgage applicants needed credit scores 120 points higher than white applicants for the same approval rate. The digital divide exacerbates AI inequality. Access to AI tools and benefits varies dramatically by geographic region, socioeconomic status, and educational background. Within countries, higher income areas have better AI access, whilst 25% of school-aged children lack broadband access or web-enabled devices. Beyond statistics, documented cases reveal how AI systems are already making consequential decisions that directly affect people's lives, often with limited accountability or appeal mechanisms. The criminal justice system provides stark examples. ProPublica's analysis of the Compass risk assessment system revealed only 20% accuracy for violent crime predictions, with black defendants 77% more likely to be labeled high risk for violent crime. Real cases illustrate the human impact. Brisha Borden, an 18-year-old black woman who stole an $80 bicycle, was rated high risk and never reoffended. Vernon Prater, a 41-year-old white man with multiple armed robberies, was rated low risk and later committed major theft. Government benefit systems have produced massive errors with devastating consequences. Michigan's unemployment system falsely accused over 40,000 people of fraud with a 93% error rate, leading to a $20 million settlement in 2024. Over 11,000 families filed for bankruptcy due to wrongful accusations. Autonomous vehicles have caused fatalities, with the first pedestrian death from a self-driving car occurring in 2018 when Uber's AI system detected Elaine Herzberg 6 seconds before impact but classified her incorrectly multiple times and was programmed not to brake autonomously. What the experts are saying. The AI research community shows significant divisions about when truly independent AI might emerge and what risks it poses. Dario Amodei of Anthropic predicts that, by 2026 or 2027, we will have AI systems that are broadly better than all humans at almost all things. Other leading researchers offer more cautious timelines. Shane Legg of DeepMind gives a 50% chance that we have AGI by 2028, whilst Pew Research 2025 found that 48% of AI experts say AI thinking independently is unlikely in the next 20 years. Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, has dramatically shifted his position, leaving Google to speak freely about risks. He now states there's a 10 to 20% chance that AI will cause human extinction within 3 decades. Yoshua Benjo, another Turing Award winner, has led the world's first comprehensive international AI safety report. He signed the March 2023 open letter calling for all AI labs to immediately pause for at least 6 months the training of AI systems more powerful than GPT-4. Technical developments influence these expert views. The METR report shows AI coding capabilities doubling every 4 months in 2024, suggesting superhuman coders by March 2027. Governments worldwide are implementing regulatory frameworks to manage AI independence, though approaches vary significantly. The European Union leads with the world's first comprehensive AI law, which entered force in August 2024, banning unacceptable risk AI systems and requiring rigorous testing for high-risk systems. The United States has shifted dramatically toward innovation over safety. President Trump's January 2025 executive order rescinded President Biden's comprehensive AI safety order, prioritizing American AI leadership over safety restrictions. International cooperation efforts include AI safety summits and the Global Partnership on AI. 16 major global AI companies committed in May 2024 to publishing safety frameworks and defining intolerable risk thresholds. Technical safety measures being implemented include mandatory off switches in advanced AI systems, red teaming to identify harmful behaviors, and alignment research to ensure AI systems pursue intended objectives. The evidence reveals that AI independence is not a distant science fiction scenario but a current reality affecting millions of people across healthcare, finance, criminal justice, employment, and government services. The path forward requires balancing innovation with safety. Success likely requires maintaining meaningful human oversight whilst allowing AI systems the autonomy needed to provide benefits. This independent but accountable model represents a middle path between unrestricted AI development and overly restrictive regulation. Public awareness and engagement are crucial. The stark disconnect between expert understanding and public knowledge of AI capabilities and risks suggests a need for better science communication and democratic participation in AI governance decisions. The transformation is already underway. Whether AI independence leads to broadly beneficial outcomes or exacerbates existing inequalities depends on choices being made today about regulation, safety research, and democratic oversight. The window for shaping these outcomes remains open, but it may not remain so indefinitely as AI capabilities continue their rapid advancement toward truly superhuman performance. The question isn't whether AI will become independent, it's whether we'll maintain meaningful control over the systems that are increasingly controlling us. What matters now is staying informed, demanding accountability, and ensuring that the benefits of AI independence are shared broadly rather than concentrated in the hands of a few. Because the future of AI independence isn't just about technology, it's about the future of human agency in an automated world.